everybody, it's Jackie. Tonight, we have something very exciting. We have a daily health system roundtable. I should have had this ready. But if you have not yet heard, we just released this daily health system for customers and associates. Up till now, it's only been available for associates. Now it's for customers as well. This system includes this Transform, which turns your glucose to fiber. You take that before you eat. Then this awesome Activate drink that you drink once a day that helps your GLP-1 hormone be regulated. It has all sorts of different benefits you're going to hear about tonight, but the biggest one is that people are losing weight. They have a clear mind, more energy. It's been absolutely incredible. But to kick us off, I want to introduce one of my dearest friends. This is Kate Gilbert. She actually is a PA. So she has a lot of experience in the medical field. She's going to kind of explain what this daily health system does. And then she's going to tell her own story and talk to one of her team members as well. So I'm going to go ahead and remove myself. And Kate, take it away, girl.
Hey, Jackie, thank you so much. And thank you all for joining us tonight. I would love to hear where you're tuning in from. So if you can tell us in the chat below, that would be awesome. And you can also tag the person who invited you tonight to hear this information. So yeah, we're talking about the daily health system. You guys, this is so exciting. So I've been a PA for about 8 years now. I work in child and adolescent psychiatry. I'm super passionate about plant-based nutrition and lifestyle medicine, so I have studied that a little bit. And really, plant-based nutrition is the absolute best for reducing inflammation and reducing risk for chronic illness and disease. And there's study after study to show you that. And so that's what I love about Turnout products in general, but especially the daily health system, because first off, the Transform is a sugar transforming enzyme. And so what it does is the sugar that you eat in your gut, it transforms it into fiber. So not only does it help to improve digestion, but it helps to reduce the amount of sugar that your body is absorbing into the bloodstream. So that is pretty remarkable. And then more recently, we added the Activate, which is a drink. You can drink it once or twice a day, and it helps to provide appetite control and metabolic support. It also helps to oxidize fat in your cells through kind of a fancy term called the AMPK pathway that helps to activate it so that you can burn fat more efficiently. So we're seeing lots of people experience tons of results for improving their metabolic health. And so what is metabolic health? So that is measuring your waist circumference. So the belly fat right around here. It also is your blood pressure, blood sugar levels, triglycerides, and cholesterol. And so it helps to, we have ingredients that help to improve all of those measures. And so it's really amazing what it's doing for people. And so, like I said, this is all natural, so no synthetics. There's nothing else that's in this. And so it's pretty remarkable. This is the first on the market to do something like this for people. And so I'll share a little bit about my own experience. So I've been taking Transform since October, and I have been able to lose some weight with that. Definitely notice that my afternoon kind of crashes of energy or feeling tired after meals was so much better. I have so much better energy throughout the day, and I don't feel kind of those lulls or needing to take a nap or rest or digest, anything like that. And then I especially love Activate. I cannot say enough good things about that. So I've been on it for about a month and a half. I honestly still kind of struggled with those afternoon cravings and just kind of getting home from work. I think we've all kind of been there where it's just like, oh, I've had a stressful day. And you're just kind of like grabbing like snacks from the pantry, looking in the fridge for something sweet. And so now, since starting Activate, my cravings are gone. And I just like that was the one thing I was looking for it to help with. And that is the most exciting result that I've noticed. So when you get started with this, be sure to take your measurements because your clothes will start feeling different. And it's not necessarily weight loss, even though a lot of people are seeing weight loss. I personally have lost 9 pounds since starting Activate specifically, but my clothes are just feeling so much more different. And so we're talking about change in body composition. So that could look different for everybody in terms of like a measurement on a scale. So that's been my experience with Activate and Transform. It's so exciting what it's doing for people. And I want to bring on my friend Kelly, who is another PA actually, and she has her own experience with the daily health system.
Hi, Kate.
Hi. All right. So share kind of your story and your experience with the daily health system.
Sounds good. I started the Daily Health System about a month ago. Absolutely loving. The biggest thing is the cravings. That whole eating before bed and then having to eat something else, and you just keep grabbing for things. I've lost about 5 pounds. I've got a total of 15 that I want to lose. But I'm sleeping better. I feel more energy during the day. You were talking about, feeling like you need to take a nap. That's not happening. So I'm feeling much better. I also have a daughter who started on the Daily Health System. She has put on quite a bit of weight in the last year, and she had a significant knee injury because of the weight she had put on. She also had blood pressures that were rising. She was doing all the right things. She goes to burn boot camp and works out 5 days a week. We were all eating healthy at home, but we just weren't seeing any changes for her, and we needed to get help with her blood pressure and then help with weight because of the knee injury. She's lost about 10 pounds. She used to sleep all day long like a normal teenager would. She's now almost 17. And she is doing so much better, lost the 10 pounds. Blood pressure is now within control. She's been on the Daily Health System for about a month now as well.
Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. I love that story. And especially like it's helping both of you. That is so cool.
Yeah, it's absolutely awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I love that so much. Thanks so much, Kelly, for sharing. Yeah, so I mean, we're going to hear more tonight about how it's just like changing so many people's lives and they're just loving it and sharing it with other people and stuff. So, a little bit about kind of the business side. So I actually got started with Trinant in February of 2023. So this was like before we started the daily health system, and we had some amazing products that we still have now. We're just kind of like highlighting our new ones tonight. But I was really just impressed with especially like the plant-based nutrition and the plant-based products that we do have to offer. I was feeling really burned out at the time. And after I had kids, I just really decided that, you know what, I don't want to work full-time in the clinic. I love what I do in treating kids with their mental health issues, but I was just craving more of a work-life balance. I think a lot of us moms kind of struggle with this kind of pull of like needing to be home, but also wanting to work and things like that. So I was looking for a way to supplement my income in order to be able to cut back to part-time in the clinic. And so now like 15, 16 months later, I not only have been able to cut back to part-time, but I actually left my super stressful job altogether. And now I am an entrepreneur working in a clinic, and I just have such a better life balance and just a lot less stress. I'm so much happier. I'm able to be there for my kids, attend, field trips, and it's just so much fun to just have this flexibility. And so really, Trinant, I thank God every day that this came into my life and that Jackie and my mom introduced me to it. So I'm going to turn it over to this amazing woman who has absolutely changed my life. She has taught me so much in this industry. She's helped so many people build super strong teams over here. And she just has lots of experience in this industry. So Jackie, can you please come on and share a little bit about your story?
Yes, thanks so much, Kate. I love Kate's perspective because she has such a great medical background, yet she's had amazing success here. She's had amazing success with the business and with the product. So love hearing from her. And thank you, Kelly, so much for sharing. So like she said, I actually used to be a third grade teacher. So if there's any teachers in the house, I want you to drop it in the comments. Tell me if you used to be a teacher, because I have such a heart for teachers. Teachers work so hard. I'm not going to say harder than any other profession, but for the money they get, the compensation, I would say they probably do, but it's because I'm biased. Teachers work so hard and for such little money. And so I was a third grade teacher. My husband was a youth pastor. We were just kind of barely making ends meet. So this is almost 10 years ago now. And I saw an opportunity that I could pay for Christmas that year because I didn't want to put it on a credit card. I got through Christmas. I had planned on quitting after Christmas because my mindset was nobody makes money in network marketing, right? I made it through Christmas. I was making more in this profession than I was teaching. So I was like, well, I guess I can't quit. 2 years in, I had got pregnant with my first daughter, was able to make the decision to quit teaching, to stay home with her and do this full time. I've been doing it full time ever since. Now I make 10 times what I used to as a teacher, just doing this from home from my cell phone. I absolutely love it. And I love, love, love the products that we have, but nothing quite has compared for me personally to the products that we have just released. We have 30 something products. We have an amazing line, different things that have absolutely changed my life. But when they released Transform in October, I knew I probably had some blood sugar issues because I had different things that would always happen. Like I would stand up and my world would start spinning. I'd black out. I'd get up in the middle of the night, need to eat. I would eat. I just really had a bad sugar addiction, to be honest with you, like especially like late at night or in the middle of the afternoon. So when Transform came out, the glucose to fiber supplement, you take it right before you eat. And I put on a blood sugar monitor just to test out, just because I wanted some documentation about, is this really affecting me? So I put it on and I found out that my blood sugar was truly in dire straits. It was crashing so hard in the middle of the night that alarms would go off, even though I turned them all off. Like, you need to go to the hospital. Like, I'm not a diabetic, I'm all right. But Transform, ever since taking it, it has completely leveled up my blood sugar. I've lost about 15 pounds. My brain feels clear. I have so much energy. And then adding in Activate has only enhanced that. I'm a big person. I love to work out. I use it as part of my pre-workout. I absolutely love it. It just gives me so much clear mental energy. So I have a couple people that I am going to bring on tonight. First of all, I have Megan. Megan just did a bodybuilding competition, which is so awesome. She is so fit, so great. And Megan, I know that you've used a lot of our products for that, but can you just chat about, and she just got back from Italy, which is really amazing, but will you just chat about how Transform and Activate kind of helped you in your journey and the results that you've gotten? Oh, also, one more thing. She also has a medical background, which is great. And I love when she talks about these products because she definitely dives into the ingredients and the cleanness of them. So go ahead, Megan.
Thank you, Jackie. Yes, so I'm a retired paramedic and then moved into the executive world of healthcare. So I've spent all of my career in healthcare. And like Jackie said, I launched into bodybuilding about the same time that Transform released. So like Jackie, I suffer from hypoglycemia, have my entire life. My blood sugar gets extremely low. I sit low all the time. It's just a reality for me. And so I was a little nervous going into bodybuilding actually, because if you know anything about bodybuilding, you, in the last few weeks before you do a show, you go into a significant cut and it's called prep, and you reduce to a very extreme diet, non-sustainable, wonderful for getting your muscles to show through and really streamline, but you're really, really rigid on your diet. And I was really concerned on what that would look like with my blood sugars. And so I used Transform to supplement because at that point, Transform had just released. And so Transform is gonna hopefully stabilize my blood sugar as I went through this process. And it did. It was amazing. I was able to get through prep and I wasn't looking so much for the weight loss because I already had lost a lot of weight. I knew where I was going and what I wanted my body percentages to look like, but I really needed it to help sustain. So one of the cool things about the Trinot products as well is that they're a lifestyle and they're a health supplement that supports healthy living, right? So I wasn't going into it with, I'm a really, really healthy person. I don't have any medical conditions. I don't take any medications. I don't have anything significantly I need treated, but I want to maintain that way for a long time. I want a life of longevity living healthy and not looking at, I'm 46, y'all. I don't want to start having to take medications and deal with that. So I really wanted these supplements to help support the great health I already have and keep it going. Then enter Activate. So I started on Activate actually after my bodybuilding competition in April, right before we went to Italy. So coming out of extreme bodybuilding and extreme diet, I told my coach and trainer, I'm going to Italy and I'm not saying no. So there is no lack of pastry. There is no lack of carbs. I discovered Italy is not big on drinking water. They're really big on drinking wine, which makes you tired. And then you supplement with espresso to bring you back up. Gelato and cannolis, like I wasn't saying no to any of them.
Sure.
But Activate every single day, Transform every single day, some other supplements to keep me going, keep my health where I needed to be, especially with traveling. The biggest thing I saw with the Activate was the jet lag or lack of jet lag. So I get jet lag from daylight savings. I get jet lag from flying to Alaska where my family lives and the time difference. I did not have that. I hit the ground in Italy running. I came home, kissed my husband goodbye in Denver, went to convention in Salt Lake City, ready to go. Struggling with 4 hours of sleep, Activate, hit me, let's go. So I have loved the fact that it helps sustain and maintain my healthy living. I am back in prep now that I'm back from Italy, getting ready for another August show. So I immediately went into a deficit again, but Transform and Activate, we're here to do it.
I love it. And I can attest to the fact, I was like, Megan, are you sure you just were in Italy like yesterday? Like she didn't even seem tired. And we were like in these sessions all day. So amazing. I love that. Thank you so much, Megan. Okay. I also have somebody named Jen here. She has actually just joined Trinant. She's brand new. She has found a ton of success in the business with Trinant. I was actually just with her at convention, which was so fun. But Jen, can you share your results with the Daily Health System?
Yeah, absolutely. So I started with Trinant and with the Daily Health System at the very beginning of April. I kind of suffer from hypothyroidism and for the last few years have kind of just been living in a fog, not really knowing what to do, how to fix it, and just kind of figured that was life. And so I saw these products on Facebook through a friend and I said, hey, what is this about? Give me more information. And I jumped in with a leap of faith. And it was, I don't regret it. It was the best decision that I've ever made. I have been on Activate since the beginning of April. So it was about 6 weeks now. And day three, guys, I noticed a huge difference. Like it was a complete 180. I wasn't tired in the morning when I woke up anymore. I felt like I had gotten 12 hours of sleep when I only got 5. I was going all day and not getting that 2 o'clock crash anymore. I wasn't even finishing my cup of coffee in the morning. And I am like a pot of coffee kind of person every day to keep me going. And so that to me was just amazing. And it's just been a great process ever since. I went to convention this last weekend, life-changing, by the way. I am on fire. But normally before Activate, I would have been exhausted day one, and just have been done. But I was waiting for it on Friday evening when we had a formal party that we were doing with awards, and I was waiting. We got home, got ready after dinner, and I was like, I'm ready. Let's do this. I didn't get that crash. I didn't get I'm too tired to get dressed and go out and get ready, because that was my life before. And the fact that I was able to sustain that energy all weekend long, come home traveling all day, and continued to have that energy until like 11 o'clock at night that night. It was just amazing. The Daily Health System has changed my life.
I love it. That's so great. Thank you so much, Jen, for sharing. So if you're in a place where you feel like you need to lose weight, you need extra energy, clear mind, if even if you don't have blood sugar issues per se, it is so important for you to get everything leveled out. That GLP-1 hormone is something that is really a hot topic right now. People are using injections to stabilize it. This is a complete, like Megan said, a complete plant-based option that will help you to do this very naturally. So, or if you're in a place where you could use a little extra money, we're at a place at a business where we're growing so incredibly quick that this is the time to jump in. We're just starting to release it. We just released it last week. So this is the time to jump in. If you're interested at all, just head back to the person who invited you. They will give you info on either the products or the business or both. All right. God bless you all. Thanks for tuning in tonight, and we'll see you next time. Bye.